And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Logan Allen. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Tim Anderson. The 1-1. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Benintendi.
Kicks and fires. Anderson runs. Pitches low. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
The 2-1. There's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pickoff throw. Anderson dives back. And he deals. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Anderson flying around third. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Luis Robert now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brennan settles under it and makes the catch. One down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. Guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Next pitch is outside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland. And starting in this one, Mike Clevenger. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one is lifted in the air. Benintendi ranging after it. Brings it in. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
And now 2-2. In the air, out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Off the plate inside. 3 balls and a strike. This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Guardians fail to score. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ball to strike. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Straw calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Trace.
So up next for Chicago, Trace Thompson. Ball to strike. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the DH, number 22. Pitch misses inside. 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Oscar Gonzalez.
The designated
The 1-1. And that's a little bit high.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Line to right, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Anderson over to second for one. On to Vaughn. 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Three and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. And here is Zach Remillard.
Zach Remillard.
And a pitch. And now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 straight.
And now the count is even. Into center and a base hit.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
So the lineup flips over. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Allen checks over to first, and he's back. Remillard gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And now it's 1-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Benintendi up here, doubled in his first AB. Snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw into third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
And now it's Luis Robert. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Next offering is downstairs. And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Andrew Vaughn now. First and second, 2 down. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias.
The shortstop.
Righty delivers. Out to short. In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And it is 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. The next pitch misses. Full count now. Miles Straw waits on deck. Laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. At the belt and fires. Fly ball to right. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Flied out his first time.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Two outs. There's a strike. This one high in the air to left center. And no one can get there. It falls in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Yoan Moncada. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. A big blow to the home fans. His fourth home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Now the right fielder.
And next to hit for the Sox, Trace Thompson grounded out his first time. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 1 away. Number 22 steps to the plate for the White Sox. First time up was a pop out. Grandal leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes. Next pitch has popped up. Jimenez has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Zach Remillard. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. In the air, right side. That gets down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here in Cleveland, now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Got him. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We played 4. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. New pitcher on now, Eli Morgan. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 49, Eli Morgan.
There's Benintendi to start it off, known for his late inning heroics. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there, and it is gone. Third home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert, 1 for 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive and foul ball. The pitch. In the dirt. To first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now here is Andrew Vaughn. In the air to left center. That one hops against the fence. Vaughn into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner leads away at second. Popped up. Arias drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. Vaughn around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Man at first, Trace Thompson digs in now. The 1-1. Grandal, the runner at first with 2 gone. This ball's chopped on the ground. The underhand flip, third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 4 and the Guardians nothing. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Arias not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. The 1-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Robert makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Right side. Thompson settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 7.
Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. Flied to right his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The wind of the pitch. And it's filled up.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the ball game.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.